In today's video, I'm going to take you on a simple follow-along workout for beginners that'll help you build the strength and flexibility you need to be able to do whatever you want with your shoulders pain-free. So if you're ready, let's get ready to think right, move right, and feel right. I used to get pain in my right shoulder all the time, and it was a drag. Now both my shoulders work pretty well, so I don't really have to worry about anything, and I can go rock climbing, surfing, biking, and it's no big deal. The key is to ATM, always think muscles, and take things slow as you build strength, flexibility, and overall function. Today's follow-along workout is a beginner level workout, and it comes from the Shoulder Fix program, which I've designed to help people restore strength, flexibility, and function to their shoulders. This workout is very practical and doesn't even require special equipment like a pull-up bar. You can do this anywhere. And when you finish with the workout, if you want the full program, you can go to uprighthealth.com/DIY. And if you're watching this during Thanksgiving weekend, you can get 30% off any program. Just check out the details on the website. All right, so let's get ready for that workout. We're gonna start with strong breathing. You're going to breathe in through the nose, inflate your rib cage, then exhale, forcing the air out through pursed lips. Your lips will create resistance to the air. Your abs are going to have to fire to force that air out. So it's gonna look like this. This is very important for us to get the abs engaged and get the rib cage under control. It's gonna help you breathe better and feel better. And you can use this technique in any exercise you do in this program or in your life to help you get your abs on. All right, now let's get started. Just follow along with me. We're gonna do 5 strong breaths. You should feel those abs firing as you're forcing the air out. Last one. Nice, so you should feel your abs are a little more awake. Now we're gonna do some neck circles. We're gonna go 5 in each direction. So let's go to the right first. We're going down and to the right. Just take your time. If you find any difficult positions or angles, you can just hang out there and explore. So for example, if right here feels really stiff, I can just spend a little extra time in there. And just get those muscles used to being in that position. That's our second circle. If you find it's really stiff and difficult to be back here, that's okay. Just play with it. You don't have to make it feel horrible and dangerous, you shouldn't, but you can just be in that position, find an angle that's tolerable, that feels safe, but a little bit challenging. That's our third one. Here's our 4th circle. Little tiny bounces, and here's our last one. If you find little spots that are sticky, you know, you can do little bounces in them. Just try to get your neck muscles used to being there. All right, good. And then let's go ahead and go the other direction. So we start down and then to the left. Oh, there's a sticky spot. Again, you can use little bounces. See what spots need a little bit of extra love. Give them that extra little extra time. If a position feels really scary, it's okay. You can acknowledge that it's scary to be there and know that your body is going to feel scared of being in positions it doesn't have the strength to be in. So, if you want a position to feel less scary over time, you have to build the strength to be in that position. And the only way to do that is to go to that position or close to that position and work on it. Within your limits, of course. So we don't want to, that's 5, we don't want to push into really horrible, painful spots, but we want to get close to where you're a little scared and work on building strength there. So that's what we're doing here, okay? So just be gentle with yourself and take your time. Now we're going to do some T-spine exploration and wobbles. So your T-spine is basically the mid and upper back, okay? So we're going to be exploring. There isn't really a right and wrong way, but first I want you to think about drawing some circles with your spine and just kind of wobbling it. Just think about your rib cage moving in different directions and positions. Okay, you're just going to think about side bending, bringing your chest up and around. Think about where your breastbone is here. Think about having like a little ball on the inside of your chest centered in there, and you're just shaking that ball around, rattling that ball around, slowly though. So you can see from the side, just moving it all around. It's very important to have a thoracic spine, ribs, that can move freely so that our shoulders feel good. All right. And now let's just do some simple, basically standing cat-cows. So we're gonna be flexing and extending. Flexing and extending. And flexing. When you flex, see if you can think about getting the whole thoracic spine to bend, and then come on up and get it to extend the whole thing. All right, good. All right, so now let's bring your arms out to the sides. As high as you can go. If you can only get here right now, that's totally okay. Okay, you just get to where you can go, and then we're gonna twist so that the palms are up, and then see if you can twist even more. Bringing the thumbs past parallel. So we're trying to really twist, and then come back. So we're just twisting forward and back. Again, if you can only be here, that's totally fine. Just twisting forward and back. You may feel some stretching around the shoulder and the chest, and that's what we want. Let's just do one more rotation. Nice, good, and then relax. Hey, I just wanted to see how it's going with your workout. Let me know in the comment section down below how you're feeling, how you're doing, what's happening with you as you're going through this beginner workout. Catch your breath, write a little note, and then let's get back to that workout. Now, we're gonna stretch out the front of our chest and shoulders a little bit more. So you're gonna go to a wall. You're gonna put your hand up on the wall around shoulder height, and then you're gonna twist away from the wall. I'm going to just feel that stretch through the chest and the front of the shoulder. And we're gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we'll come out of that. Other hand goes on the wall. Around shoulder height's good. And then we're gonna turn away from the wall. You'll notice my shoulder blade does not rise up like this. I'm keeping it anchored. And let's get in position, feel the stretch, and then let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and slowly ease out of that. Should feel like your chest and shoulder opened up a bit. And now let's wake up the backs of our shoulders. So you're gonna have your arms out to the side and you're gonna bend at the hips, okay? Now you're just going to draw circles like this, okay? So we're gonna count together, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we're gonna reverse the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good, all right. This chest opener is going to open the muscles all around the chest in front of your shoulder. We're going to create external rotation. So we're going to take your fist and you're going to put the soft part against a wall or a door jamb. You're going to keep the elbow against your body and then you're going to start to open up and twist this way. When you first start, you may be facing the wall or the door jamb and then you'll need to gradually, slowly turn your body so you can feel the stretch through the shoulder and the chest. Only go as far as you can go without feeling jamming or pinching your shoulder or anything that feels sharp and like it's tearing. You want to just go to where it feels like the muscle fibers are being challenged to open up. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. So here we go. Nice calm breathing. You should feel this in the front of the shoulder. You might feel it even kind of towards the middle side of the shoulder. You'll feel it in the chest, going towards the center of your chest. If you want to change things up a little bit, accentuate the stretch, you can tilt your head and neck away. You can also play a little bit with the angle of the elbow to get deeper into this stretch. Just play around. You can also use contractions in this position. So that would mean you're pressing the bottom of your fist into the wall as if you're trying to move your hand and arm this way. That's going to contract the muscles that are stretching, and then you relax it and you can open up, stretch a little bit more. You can contract it, hold that contraction, relax and stretch a little bit more, but only do that once you know you understand the position. When you feel the right muscles stretching, then start challenging those muscles. All right, let's go ahead and relax. And then we're gonna switch to the other side. Shake it out a little bit, then fist in your other hand, fist on the wall or in a door jamb. Find the angle that feels right for you. If it's only here, that's fine. Take your time to start opening up. 1 minute is on the clock. Let's go ahead and turn away from your fist. Feel that stretch through the chest and shoulder. Again, you can tilt away with your head and neck, with your body to open up the angle. You can even move your body away from your elbow a little bit. See how that feels. Use contractions. to build strength and control. Relax and go into it a little more. Contract and relax. Only if you feel ready though. If this is your first time, no need to rush to it, but make sure you play with those contractions to build strength. Just keep opening it up, thinking about creating more external rotation. Keep that shoulder blade anchored too. Don't let your shoulder rise up into your ears. Nice job, go ahead and relax. Whew. And back in a standing position, we're gonna do arm circles again. Bring your hands out to the side as high as you can get them, hopefully to parallel, but if it's only here, that's totally okay. We're gonna be swimming forward, so you're swimming towards me, I'm swimming towards you. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Then turn the palms up, and we're gonna be doing the backstroke. So I'm swimming away from you, you're swimming away from me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. And the final stretch we're gonna do is for the armpit. There's gonna be some muscles that go from the front of your shoulder all the way down into your low back. So all those muscles need to get a little bit of a stretch. So you can use a couch or you can use a rail. If you're using a couch, just make sure it's heavy enough or you're blocking it so you don't pull it. Just push onto it with your weight and it should be fine. If you're using a rail, obviously not a problem. So let's put one hand up on there. You're gonna be bent over. I've got my left hand on. Left foot's gonna step away. Left hip moves away from my left shoulder. That's gonna open up the side, and that is gonna create a stretch for me all along the triceps and down into the ribs, possibly around the low back. Keep the low back flat. You don't want it to arch. Okay, and we're just gonna hold this. Gonna count to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Slowly come out of that. Put the other hand on. My right hand is now on. Left hand stabilizing, blocking that couch, and we're going to move the right hip, right foot away from the right shoulder, and then get that stretch. Find that position. All right, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. And we are done with this workout. If you have the time and the motivation, you can feel free to do this whole routine one more time. Congrats, you made it to the end. Drop me a comment down below to let me know what your favorite exercise was. If you like this workout and you want the full program, go to uprighthealth.com/DIY to get the shoulder fix. I've also got more free videos to help you here. Like, share, and subscribe with the bell notification on. And as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.